Can the Grand Prix champion, the McLaren Formula One car, conquer the tail of the dragon? What happens when one of the most iconic race cars in automotive history takes on one of the most thrilling and dangerous roads in the world? Sounds impossible, right? After all, this isn't just any road, it's one of the most legendary stretches of asphalt on Earth, with 318 curves packed into just 11 miles. The McLaren F1 has shattered records, dominated racetracks, and redefined what's possible in a race car. But, can it tame the chaos of the tail of the dragon? Driving the $20 million F1 on this roller coaster of turns and twists is a dream come true, but is it even possible? What would it take to modify the McLaren F1 into a street-legal car, capable of tearing through the tail of the dragon, and how many millions of dollars would that cost? But what if we could test the McLaren F1 winning racing technology today, on this iconic stretch of US Route 129? Stick around, because the car behind the wheel might just surprise you. This 700 horsepower, 2025 McLaren Artura Spider, finished in the stunning MSO Lantana purple, isn't just any supercar. It's a street-legal masterpiece that incorporates the very same winning racing technology that made the McLaren F1 a legend. Alright, we're here at Deals Gap, ready to take on one of the most legendary roads in the US. The infamous Tail of the Dragon. The setup is quick, the McLaren Artura Spider is ready, and now it's time to hit the road. Let's conquer the dragon with a loud engine roar. With 318 curves in just 11 miles, this twisty stretch of tarmac isn't just a supercar's paradise, it's a supercar's playground, and a serious challenge all rolled into one. Like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Don't miss the big surprise and crash coming later in the video. We made it to the far end of the dragon, ready to meet up with friends. But what waited for us was a surprise we never saw coming. As if the Artura Spider wasn't already turning heads, our friend showed up in his jaw-dropping McLaren 600 LT. And what are the chances? Two McLarens, both finished in the insanely rare MSO Lantana purple, showing up at the tail of the dragon like they were made for each other. It was an absolutely mind-blowing, perfect match. We took a moment to breathe it all in. Two stunning supercars, one unforgettable road, and scenery that never gets old. It's time to go. The Artura is hitting the curves, chasing down the McLaren 600LT and a pair of Porsche 911s. This is where the fun really begins. Things took an unexpected turn when one of the Lotuses from the larger group slid off the road, crashed, and disappeared into the deep embankment. Fortunately, it happened on the mountainside of the road, not the valley. For a moment, it was anyone's guess how bad the damage was. But somehow, no major damage was noticed. A tow truck arrived quickly and pulled the car from the ditch. Still, the incident was enough to briefly shut down the tail of the dragon, leaving everyone on edge until the road was cleared. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified about future videos.